And welcome back to the Y.E.S Longevity Podcast, where we give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. Hi, I'm Chris Border, owner of Y.E.S Fitness, and this is a re-taping of our previous podcast where we had a whole lot of technical issues. It got all choppy. It was lousy broadcast, so I thought I would try to retape it and do it again for you, so those who are or want to watch it will be able to listen to it through without having it all messed up on you, okay? So the first thing that we did here today, so as you know, today we're going to give you 4 things that you can do, absolutely do today, start today, to help you live a longer, healthier life. But before we get to that, I've got a little bit of housekeeping to go do here. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to announce the winners to our COVID games or our quarantine games. So the quarantine games lasted 6 weeks, not the full 3 months, but it lasted 6 weeks. And what we tried to do is we tried to just keep people engaged, give them a little bit something to work towards, help working on habits. So it was not a challenge based on fat loss. It was a challenge based on habits and things that we could do each and every day to keep ourselves focused. So the winners of that, we have 2 winners. 2 winners win 30 days of free or 1 month free coaching down here at Y.E.S Fitness, whether they want to coach in a semi-private training or they want to do some group training. Both winners actually are group people. We'd be more than happy to do that with them, but they did a fantastic job, as well as everybody. We had quite a few people who participated in the quarantine games, and I think they found it fun and challenging to do some things a little bit different than just being focused on fat loss. We did all kinds of stuff, from just random acts of kindness to being able to do certain exercises, eating different ways, sleep, nutrition, hydration, all kinds of stuff, stress reduction. We're in this, just some real solid habit stuff. So, for our drum roll, please. The winner of our quarantine games is Kathy Coyle and Laura Austin. Thank you, ladies, for participating. You did a fantastic job. Like I said, you guys really blew it out of the water with your points. And we, again, congratulations to everyone else who participated, because they blew it out of the water as well. It was a lot of fun, a little bit different kind of challenge, and it kept people going during the stressful times of the shutdown. Second thing is 4th of July, we are open again. And I just want to say it just feels so good. We've been open about a week now. It'll be a week tomorrow. And it just feels great to get people back into this coaching center, back working out, seeing each other's friends, having a lot of fun while exercising. And the energy in the facility is just fantastic. Everyone is so grateful to be back. I'm so grateful that I have so many loyal, supportive clients throughout this whole shutdown, and they're coming in, and each week we're going to see more and more people coming in as they feel more comfortable, and before you know it, we'll be back to full where we were at. So I just want to say it's really cool. I know they're very excited that they're able to exercise without wearing a mask, because I'm not quite sure how I would be able to exercise with a mask on. So it's a whole lot of fun back here at the coaching center. So our next bit of housekeeping is the 4th of July. We are closed Saturday, July 4th. We will be closing at noon on Friday, July 3rd. So we're going to be open July 3rd in the morning. We're not typically open on a Friday when the 4th of July lands on a Saturday, but we are going to this year. We were just shut down for 3 months. We don't need to be closed any more than we have to be closed. But we are going to be closed on the 4th of July. It's a day everybody wants to enjoy with their family and friends and have some fun, independent. So everybody be safe and enjoy that. So here we go. We have got 4 things that you can do right here, right now, that's going to help you be able to live a longer, healthier life and be able to enjoy those extra years. So the first thing is eating oatmeal for breakfast. The healthy breakfast option may be more critical for good health than you realize. In fact, scientists believe starting your day with the right meal can add years to your life. According to a study from the Harvard University, a bowl of porridge in the morning is the same and the best way to go live a longer, healthier life. Researchers drew this conclusion following the biggest ever study into the benefits of whole grains, which revealed eating 48 grams a day, the equivalent of a large bowl of porridge, lowers the risk of all-cause death by a staggering 20%. Run to the store right now and get yourself some oatmeal. It was also found to cut the chances of dying by cancer by 14% and the reduce of death from heart disease by a quarter or 25%. So why does porridge have this superpower when it comes to life expectancy? So scientists believe whole grains contribute to lowering cholesterol and regulating blood sugar. Having oats in the morning will help you feel fuller for longer, and in turn make it less likely to snack on in high sugary foods throughout the day. So there you go. Let's start our days with a bowl of oatmeal. The second thing is, let's get out on the dance floor, dance. For centuries, dance manuals and other writings have lauded the health benefits of dancing, usually as physical exercise. More recently, we've seen research on further health benefits of dancing, such as stress reduction and increase in serotonin levels with its sense of well-being. Most recently, we've heard of other benefits. Frequently dancing apparently makes us smarter. Now, I know I can always do a little help in that department, right? A major study added to the growing evidence that stimulating one's mind by dancing can ward off Alzheimer's disease and other dementia, much as physical exercise can keep the body fit. Dancing also increases cognitive acuity at all ages. The New England Journal of Medicine reports on the effects of recreational activity on mental acuity in aging. And here it is what they said in a nutshell. The 21-year study of senior citizens 75 and older was led by the Albert Einstein College of Medicine in New York City, funded by the National Institute of Aging, all the biggie heavy hitters, and it was published in the New England Journal of Medicine. The method for objectivity measured a mental acuity in aging was to monitor rates of dementia, including Alzheimer's disease. The study wanted to see if any physical or cognitive recreational activities influenced mental acuity. They discovered that some activities had a significant beneficial effect and other activities had none. They studied cognitive activities such as reading books, writing for pleasure, doing crossword puzzles, playing cards, and playing musical instruments. And they studied physical activities like playing tennis or golf, swimming, bicycling, dancing, walking for exercise, and doing housework. One of the surprises of this study was that almost none of the physical activities appeared to offer any projected protection against dementia. There can be cardiovascular benefits, of course, but the focus of the study was on the mind. There was one important exception. The only physical activity to offer protection against dementia was frequent dancing. Hit that dance floor, let's cut up the rug. Reading had a 35% reduced risk of dementia. Bicycling, swimming had 0%. Doing crossword puzzles at least 4 days a week was 47%. Very impressive. And playing golf, 0. Dancing frequently, hit the bell, 76%. 76%. That was the greatest reduction of any activity studied, cognitive or physical. What could cause these significant cognitive benefits? Neuroplasticity, of course, right? What the heck is that? So scientists proposed that these persons are more resistant to the effects of dementia as a result of having greater cognitive reserve and increased complexity of neural synapse. Like education, participants in mental engaging activities lowers the risk of dementia by improving these neural qualities. They believe cerebral cortex and the hippocampus, which are critical to these activities, are remarkably plastic, and they rewire themselves based on their use. Our brain's constantly rewiring its neural pathways as needed. If it doesn't need to, then it won't. Snooze, you lose. We talk about it all the time. So let's get out on the dance floor and start dancing frequently. The next thing is, number 3 is get it on, okay? Yes, we're going to talk a little bit about sex. Sex will help lower heart attack risk. Want a healthier heart? Have more sex. Sexual activity helps keep levels of hormones like estrogen and testosterone in check. When these hormones are out of balance, conditions like heart disease and osteoporosis may develop. When it comes to protecting heart health by having sex, more is better. One study in men showed that those who had sex at least 2 times a week were 50% less likely to die of a heart attack, heart disease, than their less sexually active peers. It will lower your blood pressure. Are you one of the millions of people who are suffering from high blood pressure? Sex can help lower it. Many studies have documented a link between intercourse, specifically, not masturbation, and lower systolic blood pressure. That's the first number that appears in a blood pressure test. 120/80, systolic is the 120 number. That's good news for individuals looking for an easy adjunct to lifestyle, diet, exercise, stress reduction, and meditation strategies to get blood pressure into a healthy range. Sex sessions cannot replace blood pressure lowering drugs to control high blood pressure. Don't stop taking your medication, but they may be a helpful addition. It can improve your cardiovascular health. Better cardiovascular health may be as close as the bedroom. While some people may worry that physical exertion from sex may lead to a stroke, science suggests otherwise. In a 20-year-long study of more than 900 men, researchers found that frequency of sex did not increase stroke risk. They found that sex protects against fatal heart attacks too. Men who had sex at least twice a week reduced their risk of fatal heart attack by 50%, compared to men who had sex less than once a month. You'll look younger. Forget surgery and anti-aging cream. Sex keeps you younger looking. Regular sex stimulates the release of estrogen and testosterone hormones that keep you looking young and vital. Estrogen promotes younger looking skin. And in one study, judges viewed participants through a one-way mirror and guessed their ages. People who had sex at least 4 times a week with a regular partner were perceived to be 7 to 12 years younger than they actually were. You're going to live longer if you're having more sex. What's the secret to living longer? Maybe having more sex. In a decade-long study of over 1,000 middle-aged men, those who had the most orgasms had half the death rate of those who did not ejaculate frequency. Of course, many factors contribute to longevity, right? But having an active sex life may be an easy, pleasurable way to extend your lifespan. And it's going to help relieve stress. Sex is a great stress reliever. That's because touching, hugging, sexual intimacy, and emotional attachment stimulates the release of feel-good substances that promote bonding and calmness. Sexual arousal also releases substances that stimulate the reward and pleasure system in the brain. Fostering intimacy and closeness can help relieve anxiety and boost overall health. It's going to help you improve your sleep. Sex can help you sleep better. We all know how important sleep is, right? That's because orgasm stimulates the release of a hormone called prolactin, a natural sleep aid. So prolactin promotes feeling of relaxation and sleepiness. This is just one of the reasons you may notice that you have an easier time falling asleep after you've had sex. And you get less colds and boost your immune system. More sex equals fewer sick days. That's the results of studies comparing sexually active people to those who are not sexually active. Sex boosts your body's ability to make protective antibodies against bacteria, viruses, which we're going through viruses right now, right? And other germs that cause common illnesses. Of course, there's more to cultivating a robust immune system than having a healthy sex life. Eating right, exercise, getting adequate sleep right, keeping up to date with vaccinations all contribute to having a strong and healthy defense against contagious illnesses. So there we go. That's number 3. And number 4, don't shy away from garlic. The supplement, aged garlic extract, can reverse the buildup, delay deadly plaque in arteries, and help prevent the progression of heart disease, according to a study in Journal of Nutrition. The research conducted at LA Biomed found a reduction in the amount of low attenuation plaque or soft plaque in the arteries of the patients with metabolic syndrome who took the aged garlic extract. Metabolic syndrome, if you know it, is characterized by obesity, hypertension, and other cardiac risk factors. This study is another demonstration of the benefits of this supplement in reducing the accumulation of soft plaque and preventing the formation of new plaque in the arteries, which can cause heart disease. They have completed 4 randomized studies and concluded that the aged garlic extract can help slow the progression of osteosclerosis and reverse the early stages of heart disease. The study involved 55 patients aged 40 to 75 years old who have been diagnosed with metabolic syndrome. All the participants underwent screening at the beginning of the study to measure the total coronary plaque volume, as well as the dense calcium and non-calcified plaque and the soft plaque. Following evaluation, the participants were given either placebo or a dose of 2,400 milligrams of aged garlic extract every day. A follow-up screening conducted about a year later after initial screening found that those who had taken the aged garlic extract had slower total plaque accumulation by 80%, and it reduced soft plaque and demonstrated regression, less plaque on those with the metabolic syndrome. So there you have it. There's 4 things that you can do right here, right now, today to help yourself live longer and healthier, right? The first one was, oh, my mind is shot now. I know the first one was eating oatmeal in the morning. Have a bowl of oatmeal in the morning, right? That's number 1. Number 2 was dancing. Let's get out on the dance floor and dance. Number 3, when we're done dancing, let's go and have some sex, because getting it on seems to help the body in so many different ways. And finally, we're going to end it all by taking a little bit of an aged garlic extract. So that's it. That's what we got for you today. Those 4 things that you can do to help increase your chances of living a longer, healthier life. So that's it for what I got for today. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I hope you were able to watch this one, not the one that we had all the kind of technical issues with. And I was able to give you some good information. So you look for more insight from us on how to get fit, feel younger next Tuesday at 3:30 as I come for you down here at Y.E.S Fitness. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.